What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday of every week. We do a video every day of the week. Some days we do multiple. What's up? How you doing? I'm your buddy Big Johnny G, and that's right, we do all these videos for fun. No backers, no patrons, no sponsors. We just want to have fun with tabletop games, RPGs, and talking about them at our leisure. Now, today's tabletop game has been something that the 20-sided Warriors and I have enjoyed. A few of us have enjoyed it for years. A few of us have just been introduced to it, and they've learned to enjoy it. So why don't you join me down the table, and I'll tell you what I think about King of New York.
Shut up and sit down.
Thank you for joining me, and let's talk about King of New York. So this is a standalone expansion to the hit title King of Tokyo. The two really don't mix. I've come across some homebrews that talk about it, but you know what? It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that these two don't mix because they both have such great iconic monsters. Monsters! That's right, come on, this is a game about giant freaking monsters wreaking havoc to a city. Oh, in classic kaiju style with just a twist of some comedy, something to laugh at. Those are a couple of the opening things to start with that I enjoy about this game. Now, there is some differences besides the characters in these two games. King of New York introduces buildings and military forces that you can attack and crush. You get things for this, you get points for it, you get fame for it, or I guess it would be infamy, I guess. And this is giving the game a little bit of a different strategy than the first one. There's more options that you can win through victory points without having to get into direct combat. And because of this, the different strategies are going to come through with this game. Gives different players a chance to try to play it in a different way while still more or less just beating the crap out of each other, or at least just trying to beat more buildings down to rubble than the next players. And I find that completely fun. I like the fact that they made something a little bit different to this. Now, just like the core, the base, the original King of Tokyo, this also has a power-up expansion. In fact, if you have both games and you have the power-ups, and it really brings both games to life. I kind of feel like the power-up for King of New York as well as Tokyo should have been a gimme in the original game. It should have been part of the system. That's how well it flows and what it brings to the game. So, yes, there is enough difference. There is enough the same. I also like the dice. The dice are different because there are different actions to take in this game, such as attacking buildings and military forces. The dice reflect this. So that's cool. They did go that extra step to take the familiar and just add a sprinkle here and there, something new, something cool, something different. I appreciate that. So I mentioned, funny before, and there definitely is a comic style to these characters, the monsters that you're playing, from mechanized bunnies all the way up to rock and roll apes. It keeps a very tongue-in-cheek style, bringing it to play, which kind of adds to the game, making it a little bit more of a family game, I think. In fact, this is overall a great gateway game as well. The rules are not overly complicated; they're easy to learn. It relies a lot on iconography. So once you learn the symbols, which will be 1 to 2 playthroughs, you're going to know the rules. You're not really going to have to, refer to them again. It's going to be very organic. That's it. You learn the rules through the use of these icons, these symbols, in a very organic manner, a very organic way. And it's a quick play. So yeah, those are the reasons why I think it also makes a great gateway game, besides the fact that it is, at its heart, also a great family game. Now, there's expansions. Both the original and this King of New York, they do have expansions. Some of the expansions work for both games, which is a bonus, which is cool. You love that, be able to multiply the use, more replayability in a game and an expansion if it covers more than just one thing. And I really appreciate that they did that. So you're not necessarily just hunting down an expansion for just one of the King games. That's helping my wallet. So that's something else I appreciate. This is the kind of game that's been around for a while because it has lasting power. It has lasting power in the fun department, in the replayability department, in the keeping it alive department, because there are still more expansions coming out. There's more games set in this universe. King of Monster Island just came out, where your monsters get to fight a bigger monster. I mean, hey, how much more kaiju can they get? I don't know, but I'm waiting to see. So, yeah, I really think that if you haven't heard of this game, if you don't know this game, you should. If you're a tabletop gamer, if you enjoy family games, gateway games, this is something that should have been on your radar a long time ago, and here it is on my Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. It is a game I've enjoyed playing, and I look forward to playing again in all its incarnations, but particularly King of New York, with the nuances, the differences with the attacking of the buildings, with the military coming into it, with the different boroughs. You get to hang out in the different boroughs. You're not just, like in King of Tokyo, you're in Tokyo Bay, unless you're in the city. Well, this has a lot of different options, and that helps bring the game even more replayability and a little bit more fun with these options than the original had. So, don't listen necessarily to what I have to say or any other talking head that may have been, possibly maybe bribed, bought, or gifted to tell you one thing or another. If you really want to think in a way to figure out if you like this game or not the way I'm saying I like this game, watch some playthroughs of it. Don't care about what people tell you. Watch some playthroughs. That'll give you the best way to judge whether you're going to like it. But me, and the 20-Sided Warriors, we're feeling it. Yeah. We're loving King of New York. So go check it out, get some more information, and you just might enjoy it too.